wait, hold on, wait, hold on, I got this, hold on, wait, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. Hi, hello, hee, and welcome. Was that funny? Did you enjoy that? Did it give you the ha-has? Did you take the ha-has? Roll a ha-ha check. I'm in a weird space today. Don't mind me. I think I'm hilarious. Hi, welcome to Oto Monday. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Do you know where your banshees are? I've kidnapped them. Quick, they're in the Mimic Manor. Watch out, there's teeth. I'm just gonna load the game. Chapter 4! What were we doing?
That's a good question.
I have no idea, blah. Is it, can I fast forward? Where am I? Where in the flowchart are we? Okay, we are in the middle of chapter 4. Sorry, I was also not prepared because Smart Me was like, I'm gonna crochet more while I'm waiting for the time to start my stream. Everything else is loaded. I guess we go like this way. Because this is where things branch off. But do I go to 8 or 9? Let's see, we've got Kagiha. We're doing Hikage, who is second on the list of the recommended order. Wait, we're at 4, but we're supposed, oh, that's right. We were supposed to get his ending, like, right here, and then it didn't do it. Okay, I guess we'll go hang out with Karasuba then. Fuck it. Let's go, bird boy. Wait, is this far back enough? No, it's not. Karasuba! We gotta hang out with you because... Hi, you're already here, sir. Oh, wait, I scrolled too far. I scrolled past Karasuba. Hold on. Where's Karasuba? Go back up, go back up, go back. There he is. Karasuba! It's your turn, our flirtatious boy, because the game doesn't want to give me endings unless I do everything in the order that it wants instead of what the walkthrough says. But it's fine. That's why we have the flowchart. It just means we jump around a lot, so I'm sorry if you can't keep up with what's going on. If you have questions, please raise your hand and teacher will answer. For those of you who can't see, because there's no webcam, the green little gribby next to me decided to start raising their hand while looking at me like, I might have a question.
You're welcome.
Nah, you didn't have a question. You're just being a stinky smart aleck. Me, stinky smart aleck. I'm gonna start calling you Alec. Alec the stinky smart. Let's see if... Let's see. If I'm going with someone, I'd rather it be Karasuba. Having someone cheerful around would help me keep my spirits up.
Nani? ベニユリちゃん、俺と一緒がいいって?もちろん大歓迎だよ。
Yatta. What? I didn't say anything yet.
俺にはベニユリちゃんの心の声が聞こえた。ってことで、無才男どもを置いて、さっさと行こう。
I heard your heart call to me. Let's go, Beniyuri. We shall ride into the sunset of destiny. Oh, I guess I was gonna ask him anyway. Okay, let's get those shards, Karasuba.
こっちこそ。でも危なくなったら見捨てるからね。
What?
なんて嘘。
なんてね。Karas humor. Karas humor. Karas humor. It's a type of tumor that only Karasuba has, and it makes him think he's funny. Karasuba giggles as he bounds towards the exit. This is starting to seem like a bad call. Still slightly worried, I follow him out the door. One step out of the hideout is one step into a den of monsters. We don't know where they might be lurking, or when they might attack us. Still, Karasuba doesn't seem to be the least bit concerned.
でさ、この前日陰っちの部屋にトランプ持って押しかけたんだ。そしたら心底嫌そうな顔して追い出されちゃった。あいつ付き合い悪いよね。
I'm sure he was just grumpy because you woke him up. As we walk, Karasuba talks to me about this and that, as always. My feet are practically frozen in fear of whatever unknown dangers await us, so I'm grateful to be able to just take things at his pace.
にしても、よく銃を出せるようになったね。今までからっきしだったのに。
Yeah, it was pretty rough at first, but I managed to get the hang of it.
もしかして誰かに教えてもらった？
Huh? How'd you guess?
銃の構え方が誰かに似てるんだよね。俺の気のせいかな。
Well... He stops walking and looks into my face. I didn't really have any particular reason to hide the truth, but Yamato's reaction did worry me a little.
紅百合ちゃん。
But it's not really something worth keeping a secret, is it? Plus, telling him might make us closer. Actually, Yamato helped me out. I was practicing late at night and he woke up and saw me.
え、あいつが？あの超不愛想男が紅百合ちゃんを手伝ったの？
That's right, Mr. Dark and Brooding decided to help me. Yeah, I know it's surprising, huh? But he was patient and walked me through the entire thing. Huh? He looks kind of displeased about something.
俺、あいつ気に入らないんだよね。
You don't like him because he did something that you wanted to do. You don't? How come?
なんとなくこう体全体が拒絶するっていうか細胞レベルでご遠慮したいっていうか
I do see them fighting a lot. Yamato might look kind of scary, but he's a good person.
いい人ね。その根拠は？
The previous night when he helped me with stuff? I mean, proof?
だからあいつがいい人だっていう根拠は 自主練手伝ってくれた以外で
Well, I didn't expect him to ask something like that, so I'm at a loss. Proof. I never even considered that. I unconditionally believe everybody here is my ally and a good person. I guess it's my intuition? You know, like how scary-looking people can actually be pretty nice? That sort of thing.
見事に根拠ゼロだね。逆に考えると優しそうに見える人は全員悪人なわけ？
In your case, maybe. No, that's not what I...
鍵葉くん、優しそうだよね。紅百合ちゃんにとっては悪い人なの？
Listen, you have 5 seconds to retract your statement, or I'm gonna start shooting. Don't you talk bad about my boy. That's not what I said!
いい人か悪い人かなんて誰にもわからない。そうじゃない？
Ugh. Frustrated at losing the argument, I bite my lip. Counterpoint though, Karasuba, I have no proof that you're a decent human being either. So would it not be best for me to put my trust in everybody unless I stop talking to you, sir? Just a thought. When he notices, Karasuba's usual smirk spreads into a full-on smile.
ごめんごめん。紅百合ちゃんが純粋で可愛いから意地悪しちゃった。君はいい子だね。 いい人なんて幻想を信じるくらいにはいい子だと思う。
You're so
だけど
so cynical, despite looking so cheerful.
そんなんじゃ生き残れないよ。
That's okay. I don't plan to live very long. Uh-huh. Suddenly, his easy smile turns to ice. The sudden shift sends a shiver creeping up my spine. Survive? The way he phrased that makes me think he's saying there's something in the manor besides those monsters that's out to get us. Blank faced with astonishment, I see his face curve back up into a slight smile.
なんてね。これも冗談。
なんてね。Messing with me?
ベニールちゃん見てたらついからかいたくなるんだよね。
To razz me. The vocabulary used in this game, though. Listen. He turns and starts to walk ahead. His jaunty steps echo in the hallway.
とりあえずさ、2階でも行ってみない？ 1階はもう飽きちゃった。
Sure, I guess so. Maybe we'll find something new.
じゃあ決定ってことで、階段に向かってレッツゴー。
Let's go! やった。As I stare at him walking ahead of me with his light, confident steps, I can't get what he said out of my head. What the heck was that supposed to mean?
うわ、何これ。趣味悪い。
As we take our first steps onto the second floor, Karasuba looks down the hall and shouts. Karasuba, what are you... Ah! Eek! Wah! Hoo! Ah! Psst. Ah! Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I wasn't realizing you were trying to get my attention. I apologize.
I'm just lonely! Why do you think I throw so many tea parties? What in the world? Nani kure? I let out an involuntary gasp as my eyes pass over the hallway. The hallway wall. Okay, I thought I said hallway way, and I was like, that's not word. As far as I can see are masks. Let's put some more in there for my microphone to pick up on. I'm a snake. Sorry, I just don't like the way it sounds when I do this. The hiss for my S. Inlaid with gold and silver, and bedecked with all manner of precious stones, they go beyond the realm of decoration and straight into ominous territory.
うっげえ。館の主のコレクションかな。
Ew.
廊下の果てまで続いてそう。
No, thank you. Yeah, there's so many of them. I wonder how many years it would take to collect all of these. Trying to protect myself from the seemingly infinite gazes twisting around me, I narrow my shoulders and gently stroke them as we proceed down the hall. A small baby child! After walking for a while, I hear a faint cry from somewhere in the distance. Oh, that sounded like a little girl. My eyes dart back and forth, trying to find the source of the sound. I spot a little girl crying behind a nearby pillar, her shoulders hunched. It's not Usagi, is it? What's the matter with her? I take a step towards the girl, but my hand is grabbed from behind.
やめなよ。うかつに近寄らない方がいいって。
But
あいつが悪い人じゃないって根拠はないでしょ。
I face forward once again. The girl is curled up. The girl is curled up. Has curled up her body into a ball as she continues to cry. The sight of her calls to mind a memory of my sister when she was younger. She's a crying child. I can't believe there's anything sinister going on here. I'll try not to get too close.
紅ゆりちゃんのバカ
Yeah. I run over to the girl and crouch down so we can see each other eye to eye. Hey, is something wrong? Why are you crying?
お姉ちゃん誰
Oh, welcome, B. Welcome to the tea party. Glad to have you here, just chilling to hang out. When she looks up, I see that she has a cat mask stuck to her face. I give an involuntary twitch, but am quickly relieved at the sound of her voice, innocent, without a trace of hostility. I'm Benny Yuri. I came to this manor some time ago. Who are you?
私
The girl opens her mouth to speak and bursts out into sobbing as though she has remembered something.
私病院にいたの難しい病気で
Oh
大きい
no.
手術をすることになって
Yes?
みんなは私はいい子だから神様が絶対助けてくれるってそう言ってたのでも
There. Calm down.
みんな嘘つきだ嘘つきだ嘘つきだ嘘つきだ
紅ゆりちゃん
With an ear-splitting shriek, the girl's limbs are suddenly tinged with a dusky black color. Perhaps drawn to this, a kaleidoscope of black butterflies burst forth and cover the girl's body, transforming her into a large, shadowy creature. We have to help... Yeah, Harley? Yeah? What's the problem? Is it scary? Did the monster scare you? Did the child scare you because it became a monster? Was that what happened? Come here. Come here. That's okay. That's okay. I won't let the monster touch you. It's okay. Yeah, that's a good girl. My little stinky grumbling.
手遅れだってあいつが化け物になったんだ
Bakemono. But light radiates from Karasuba's hand as he summons his gun and turns to face what was once the little girl.
やるよ紅ゆりちゃん
Hi. Game
俺
is
の分ま
stopped.
でよろしく嘘冗談だって
Wait, what was it? What was it?
かっこいいバーン
Bang, bang, bang,
う
bang,
まい
bang.
うまい
Ugh.
よっとかっこいい
Come on,
Bang.
lock on.
かっこいいよっとかっこいいよーくねバーンかっこいいバーン
Bang.
かっこいいバーンかっこい
Please,
い
please, just lock on. Please, just
Bang.
lock on.
かっこいいバーン
Come on. This. Oh God. Oh
か
God.
あ
Oh
と半
Jesus.
分くらいかな
Uh,
バーンよーく狙ってかっこいいよっと
no. No, I'm losing my
かっこ
cursor.
いい
Ah!
よっとバーンよーく狙ってかっこいいよっと
Just shoot like crazy. It doesn't
かっ
matter.
こいいバーンよっと
Okay. Oh God.
かっこ
Oh
いい
jeez. Oh jeez, guys.
や
Oh
ばいやば
gosh.
いあとちょっとしかないよかっこいいよっとかっこいいよっとかっこいいよっとバーンかっこいい
Oh, I missed so many. I did bad. Oh, I only missed 2?
君結構強くなったね
I could have sworn I missed more than that. Alright, I'll take it.
ねえそんなんじゃ生き残れないって言ったでしょ
And now shoot him! What? Fatigued and downhearted, I fall to my knees. Karasuba runs over to me.
簡単に人を信用して近づこうとするから危険な目に遭うんだ。
Okay, so I
まあ
won't trust you either.
今回学べてよかったね。あ、かけらだ。
Karasuba picks up the shard of glass lying where the monster once was and plays around with it, tossing it up and down. How can you smile at a time like this? The girl turned into a monster and we shot her dead. Don't you feel anything at all? He snatches the shard out of the air and lets out a small groan.
今紅百合ちゃんが傷ついてるのは泣いてる女の子って外面に騙されたからでしょ。俺は最初からあいつが化け物だと疑ってたから何のダメージもない。人を信じて昇進中の君と疑って無傷の俺ね。
He opens my palm and sets the shard on it, then gives me a bright smile. It's true, I wasn't thinking. It definitely wasn't a smart move. But the world isn't just full of people you can't trust. I'm sure of it. At the very least, I don't think that girl had any intention of attacking us at first.
結果が全てだよ。実際襲いかかってきたんだから。
Why would he say something like that? It's like he's trying to convince himself. So you don't trust anybody then? Not even us? Not even me?
ごめんね。
Meaning, you'll never get hurt, sure, but with nobody you can trust, it must be lonely. An awkward silence settles between us. And as we stand there, the rain begins to fall, and I can feel a chill in the air.
収穫もあったし戻ろっか。
Yeah, right. I clutch the shard tightly in my hand as we return to the hideout. We return to the hideout, and all of us take seats around the dining table as we report on the day's happenings. I think this is all just... Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go with the flowchart. I want to check for side stories. What side stories? Okay, so we've got all these ones. Here we go. Here's what we can do. Let's do this one. Childhood. To see an unexpected side of someone can be a really joyous thing, but none of us have any idea what kind of life we lead before coming here. Or what life we led, I guess. I can't tell the tense until I get to the end of the sentence. At least my brain can't. Anyways, what if I was a criminal? What if I was a criminal? What if I was a criminal doing criminal things? Sorry, that's been a running joke whenever we make a new character in Baldur's Gate. Are you a criminal?
I am criminal.
Have you done the criminal things?
I have done crimes. I have done the criminals.
Done the crimes and crimes. What if the others weren't who I think they are? B thought it was funny.
Much appreciated.
And to see an unexpected... yeah, I thought it went to a new page. Sorry. It's pointless to think about, but on nights with rain like this, bad thoughts like this come to me. What did I think about before all of this? Nothing new today. I heave a deep sigh and place my silent cell phone on the sideboard. We finished exploring the manor for the day. After we all return to our rooms, I'm left with nothing to do. The only clue we have are the phones, so I had been hoping there'd be a new message on them. But when I checked the inbox displayed on the previous, only the previous message and nothing else. I don't think I can sleep yet. Maybe I'll go down to the living room. There should be lots of books down there. Maybe I can take my mind off things if I look at pretty photos or some picture books or something. Well, off I go. I get up to go down to the living room. I went down to the living room. Wow, so many books. During our last search, we got a pretty good idea of where most of the bookshelves are. There are so many different books. It's fun just browsing and checking out the titles on the spines. I also see some familiar names, and I reach out for them whenever I spot one. Wow, I remember reading this picture book when I was look. I remember reading this picture book when I was look. This really takes me back to when I was look. I take the book and flip through the pages. It's nice knowing that there's something familiar in the manner. There are a lot of books in foreign languages too. Is this German? I can't read it. Oh, here's a collection of paintings. I don't know the artist though. I thought there would be more challenging books, but it's mostly collections of paintings and picture books that I can leaf through without much fuss. I continue checking the spines as I walk around the bookshelves. Well, hello, click. Eek? Hello? Eep? As I'm walking, I bump into someone. I'm sorry. Oh, Karasuba?
そうだよ。俺だよ。
Oh, I knocked my phone over. I'm sorry. One second. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay.
Calm down.
Stop. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my supervisor.
But calm down. Don't break it.
Trying to unstick my mouse so I have more comfortable seating position for reading. He gives me a friendly smile. It's unusual to see you down here at this hour. What's going on?
うん。暇だから本でも読もうかなって思って。
Copycat. I noticed the armful of books he's carrying. I recognize the names, but I've never read any of them. Wow, those books you're carrying look hard to read.
え、そうかな。俺はどれも面白いと思ったんだけど。
I peek at the spines. Do you like books, Karasuba?
どうだろう。でもここの本は結構好きだよ。読めそうなのは片っ端から読んでるんだ。
Oh, really?
あ、紅ゆりちゃん、すごい意外って顔してる。
I guess I kind of am.
俺ってそんなに頭悪そうかな。
I guess you kind of do. He droops his shoulders. I'm worried I might have hurt his feelings, so I try to explain. I mean, I just don't read that much, so I thought everyone else was the same.
今のは冗談だって。俺そんなことで傷ついたりしないから大丈夫だよ。
He looked like he was about to cry, but now he's right back to his usual grin. Come on, don't tease me like that. I took you seriously.
紅ゆりちゃんはすぐ真に受けるんだから。そんなところが可愛いんだけどね。
He winks at me. I can never really tell if he's joking or not. Have you always liked to read, Karasuba?
あんま覚えてないけど、小さい頃からよく読んでたよ。今でもその頃読んだ本の内容は結構覚えてる。
You remember things from when you were little.
まあね。てか、そのくらいしか記憶がないっていうか。
Why didn't you mention that you had remembered something? A brief moment passes, and I feel like his smile twisted slightly. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure why I got ahead of myself.
ああ、 別にベニユリちゃんのせいじゃないよ。でもまああんまり楽しい思い出でもないからね。
When you were little?
あ、大したことは思い出してないよ。子供の頃は体が弱くてしょっちゅう熱出して学校休んでたってことぐらい。
Boop.
俺そうなんだからクラスに友達もできなくて図書室にこもって本ばっかり読んでたよ。
You? I can't imagine that. Karasuba is always so cheerful. He can't be the kind of... He can be kind of mean sometimes. So I just figured he was one of the cool kids. It's hard to imagine him reading quietly by himself.
図書室の貸し出しカード俺の名前ばっかでさ。でもあんまり借りすぎると読書週間の時とかに貸し出し数1位とかで表彰されちゃうから、その間は借りすぎないように調整したりしてたよ。
Why wouldn't you want to get the award?
そりゃ目立ちたくないからに決まってるじゃん。ガリ勉とか調子に乗ってるってからかわれるし。
Oh, I see. I think it's great for kids to be into books.
ま、過去の話だけどね。辛い子供時代を乗り越えたから今の明るい俺があるってことさ。
He sticks his tongue out playfully. He said it wasn't all fun and games for him. I wonder if he's got some bad memories too.
そんなに暗い顔しないでよ、ベニユリちゃん。
Huh? I looked gloomy?
してたしてた。なんかかわいそうな人を見る目つき。
Me? Pity someone? No. Sorry. I was just thinking about how you said you had a rough childhood.
俺の過去にそんなに興味を持ってくれてるの？嬉しいな。でも俺は過去よりも今の俺に興味を持ってほしいかな。
Oh. Huh?
ね
Oh.
えベニユリちゃん。
He starts to come closer to me. Excuse me. That's not gonna work this time. I push him away and he purses his lips in a pouty fashion. Whew, thank you, Beniyuri. I didn't want it to turn into a Kabedon situation.
ちぇー、ベニユリちゃんってこういう時だけガード硬いよな。
No, you're just too obvious. He seems a little different than usual, though. My heart gives a little leap in my chest.
ベニユリちゃんに悟られないようにアプローチの仕方を変えなくちゃいけないな。
He rubs his chin, making a serious face. No, that's not necessary. How about you recommend a book to me?
え、でもベニユリちゃん、本あんまり読まないってさっき言ってなかったっけ？
Yeah, but there isn't much to do at night here. I was thinking of reading.
そっか。よーし。じゃあ俺のおすすめでベニユリちゃんが読めそうなのを教えてあげるよ。
His eyes light up with joy. It isn't his usual mature smile, but something more like a child's, full of excitement in finding a new friend. I didn't know he ever made a face. He made that kind of face. I can read, I promise. I'm starting to feel kind of giddy myself.
じゃあベニユリちゃん、右手を出して。
Like this? Karasuba starts stacking books in my hand. Hey, if you want me to hold it, let me use both hands so I don't drop them.
ああ、ダメダメ。そっちの手は使わないで。
Eh? He takes hold of my left hand with his free. He takes hold of my left hand with my free one. What?
はい、捕まえた。あっちの本棚におすすめがあるから一緒に行こう。
You tricked me.
違うアプローチを考えてみました。さ、俺のおすすめ紹介してあげる。
Okay. His hand is oddly warm. Something like this is nice every once in a while. The books that he recommended to me are all very interesting too. I can tell he picked out ones he knew I'd like. We can't remember our past, but we most certainly still exist here. And the man recommending books to me certainly does as well. Whether I have my memories or not, I'm still the same person. And that's why I want to believe. That's why I want to trust in the others. And in myself, too. Yay! Save the dog! Down to the other stuff now. Wait, what's this called? Supporter of Weirdos. Kazuya was always alone. He was never bullied or anything like that. Something about him was just different, and it made people not want to approach him. He never seemed to mind, but there were times when he looked a little bit lonely. That made it hard not to worry about him. Our class is being held off campus at the park today. I am playing volleyball with my classmates. The playground at our school isn't that big, so we often hold our science or gym classes at the park like this. It might be the same old playground, but I still love I love the feeling of leaving school during the day. A friend of mine sends the ball flying my way. I don't make it in time, and the ball drops to the ground.
ボールあっちに行っちゃった。ちょっと取りに行ってくる。別のボールで続けてて。うん、わかった。
I run through the park in pursuit of the ball. Of the bar. Oh, the typos in this game.
やっと追いついた。
The ball managed to roll all the way to the far corner of the park. Just as I'm about to pick it up,
和也くん。
I noticed Kazuya sitting in a corner as always. Usually I just watch him for a second and then be on my way. But today, he seemed to be staring at the ground intently. I picked up the ball and walked over to him.
和也くん、こんなところで何してるの？
He looks up at me slowly.
落書きしてた。落書き？どこに？ここ。
He points at the ground. Using a stick, he's drawn an elaborate sketch of cars, trains, and more.
あー、すごい！和也くん、絵上手だね。別に普通だよ。
He crouches back down and starts digging in the dirt again. He normally just stares absently out the window during class, but he seems so animated right now. At first glance, he seems like the same quiet Kazuya as always. But to me, it seems like the air around him is dancing with glee.
いつもここでお絵かきしてるの？うん。たまに図書室で本読んだりしてるけど。そうなんだ。ねえ、猫のミータは描ける？それ知らない。何かお手本があれば描けるけど。本当？あのね、これなんだけど。
I take a button I'm wearing off my jacket and show it to Kazuya.
借りていい？うん、もちろんだよ。
Kazuya looks carefully at my Mita the cat button. He starts drawing next to one of the cars.
あー、すごい！そっくり！そうかな。 けど。そうかな。
I sit down next to Kazuya as he draws, and I watch his hands. A classmate with a soccer ball passes by us.
あ、和也だ。あいつ女といるぞ。だせっかくの校外学習なのにな。あいつなんかキモいよな。いつもぼーっとしてるし。幽霊に取りつかれてんじゃね？なんか影薄いし。そうかもな。だから女としか話せないんだな。あいつってさ、双子なのに拓也とは大違いだよな。
The boys laugh as they look over at Takuya, playing soccer elsewhere in the park.
おら行くぞー。拓也早すぎるって追いつけねえよ。へへ、どうだついてこれねえだろ。
The boys turn back towards Kazuya.
拓也はあんなにサッカー上手くて喧嘩も強いのに、本当に双子なのかよ。
They're treating Kazuya so badly. What awful things to say about someone.
ちょっといい加減に。
I stand up, ready to give them a piece of my mind, but Kazuya grabs the edge of my jacket, urging me to stop.
いいから放っておきなよ。でも
なんだよ、二人で内緒話かよ。後で黒板にあいあい傘書いておいてやるよ。
The boys cackle with laughter as they run off towards Takuya.
何よあれ、感じ悪い。気にすることないよ。いつものことだし。いつものことって。
I gaze at Kazuya's face as he continues drawing. He doesn't care? But his lips are scrunched up really tight. I can tell right away that he's not being honest.
ねえ、お絵かきもいいけど、今日は私と一緒に遊ばない？一緒に遊ぶ？
He stops drawing and looks up at me.
うん、そう。私、今日は友達とバレエしてるんだ。よかったら一緒にやらない？
I pick the volleyball back up and hand it to him. He looks at it, but quickly returns his gaze to the ground.
俺、球技苦手なんだ。拓也みたいにうまくできないし。そんなの関係ないよ。体育の授業とか試合じゃないんだから、楽しくやれればいいんだし。
I try over and over to convince him to join us. Despite my efforts, he refuses to budge.
やっぱりいいよ。迷惑かけたくないし、それにもうすぐ学校に戻る時間だから。
I look up at the park's clock tower.
How's it going, dog?
How's it going, dog? How's it going? How's it going, dog? How's it going, dog? How's it going, dog? How's it going? How's it going, dog?
It's going, dude.
Hi, Astro. Hi, Luna. How you two doing? How's my favorite lighthouse keepers? Light keepers. Hope keepers. How's it going, dude? Welcome to the tea party. Pull up a chair. Toss your dice offering and grab a snack. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you guys got your snack already. All right. I hope you're eating something yummy. What you got for foods? Some tasty? Is it sweet? Is it savory? Is it salty? I'm gonna take a sippy sip of water real quick. We're going through side stories right now, so Astro's having Salisbury steak and I'll have a cup noodle. Oh, both are good options. Sometimes you want the Salisbury steak. Sometimes you just want the college dinner. It's okay. Listen, I if I could just sit there and eat college dinner, I would. I have to put like 6 other things with it though. Listen, some of those TV dinners are actually really good though. So when I was younger, I loved the Salisbury steak ones. So yeah, they're definitely yummy. If it pleases the taste buds, then it is an adequate meal in my opinion. Yes. Yes, comfort food. Banquet. That is a good brand. Because I am a heavier set child, I was often told to eat of the lean cuisine. But some of their stuff's actually good too, so meh. Some of it, yeah, some of it, definitely some of it. Well, I'm glad you both have something to munch on. I hope both are delicious and fill up your tum-tums. I could have sworn we'd only just got here, but it's already just about time to go.
あと10分しかない。
どういたしまして。I got so wrapped up in talking with Kazuya, I completely lost track of time.
みんな心配してるかな。友達のところに早く戻った方がいいんじゃない？
I pick up the ball and turn to head back. Worried, I look over at Kazuya one last time.
ねえ、今度また一緒に遊んでいい？え？私も和也くんと一緒にお絵かきしたい。
He gives me a blank stare. No.
ダメかな。
I think he's so excited at the fact that she offered to draw with him.
別にいいよ。
No.
本当？いつも自分の席にいるから、もしお前が来たいなら。
Kazuya's so freaking ding dang cute, bro.
じゃあ明日のお昼休みは一緒にお絵かきね。約束だよ。
約束だよ. At my response, he gives me a small smile.
わかった。
God, I remember I used to have the Yubikiri little nursery rhyme memorized. I want to memorize that again. I used to sing that all the time, even when I wasn't making a pinky promise. It makes me happy to see him smile like that. It's fun to play with other kids, but I can hardly wait to draw with Kazuya. I'm the only one who knows what a good artist he is. I alone know about his gentle smile. And it makes me happy knowing that I'm special to him in some small way. What should I get him to draw tomorrow? I rack my brains to think of something as I run back to the others. Yay! Okay. We've got a few more side stories to do. I don't know if these unlock until after I do the childhood stuff. So I'm thinking we gotta unlock the summer camp stuff to get the true endings, which I think are these two. But I think we have to do the other side stories to get the other characters' endings right now. I don't think it's gonna let us do anything until we do those, so it's gonna be a side story night instead of endings. We'll see how it goes. One day after school, we all decide to go to the park to play. It's the usual group of us, Natsu, Aki, and myself. But on this particular day, Takuya and Kazuya are already at the park when we get there. Natsu suggests that we should all play together. But with such a large group, we can't make up our minds on what to do. Kazuya and Takuya want to play soccer. Or at least Takuya insists they do. Let's play kick the can, I say. Aki and Natsu agree. but Takuya and Kazuya won't budge, even a little. Since neither group wants to give in to the other, we find ourselves in a standstill, each of us standing and glaring at each other.
Daからサッカーがいいって言ってるだろ。
サッカーって11人いないとできないじゃない。人数が足りないよ。
だったら変形サッカーにすればいいんだよ。ポジションとか適当でいいし。
じゃあ俺は審判やるよ。5人じゃ1人余っちゃうし。
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are they gonna play soccer with only 5 kids?
カズヤ、お前楽しようとしてんじゃねえよ。
B.
そうやって自分の主張ばっかり押し付けてると嫌われると思うな。
Nope, Aki over here spilling the tea.
うるせえ。お前こそちゃんとできんのかよ。前にも咳込んでただろ。
大丈夫だよ。今日は調子いいし。できるよ。
ちょっとみんな落ち着いて。喧嘩はダメだよ。
Oh, not it.
そうだよ。早くどうするか決めないと日が暮れて帰る時間になっちゃうよ。
I think they really just wanted to emphasize the fact that he's the gruff child, especially in comparison to how soft his twin is. Takuya's he's a stinker.
俺一人で絵描いててもいい？
カズヤ、みんなで遊ぶってさっきから言ってんだろ。なんで一人で絵を描くって話になるんだよ。
He like talks like that at home because he watches a lot of like anime where Power Rangers fight like gangsters and stuff, and he's just like, yeah, gangsters! I want to be like them, they're tough! I want to be Yakuza! And then like his parents are like, no! Takuya, you can't watch those cartoons anymore.
カズヤすごいな。俺もそのぐらい言いたい放題できたらな。
お前も何褒めてんだよ。こいつが話引っかき回してんだぞ。
I'm waiting for a moment where Takuya goes, Ora, ora! Everyone continues shouting over one another, and we make no progress towards a decision. In the end, Aki and Takuya start to argue. I just want everyone to get along and have a good time. I don't want to fight. But I also really want to play kick the can, so I don't want to budge on that either. I want to play kick the can! Ugh, now what?
わかった。じゃあこうしよう。
In a quiet, clear voice, Natsu gets everyone's attention. Oh, Natsu!
缶蹴り派もサッカー派もどっちも譲る気はないんだよね。
おう。
そうだね。私だって。
俺も。
だよね。じゃあ順番にやればいいんじゃないかな。
順番に？どういうことだよ。
だからサッカーをやった後缶蹴りをすればいいんだよ。そしたらみんなやりたい遊びができるでしょ。
Yeah, take
確かに
turns!
そうかも。
Me first, go away. That's not the way friends play.
でも、もしサッカーを先にやるとしたら、タコヤがずっとやめないかもしれないよ。
それなら時間を決めればいいよ。30分ずつで交代でやるっていうのはどう？
Natsu looks at everyone for their reactions. It's a perfect compromise, so no one can say anything in opposition.
俺は別に構わないぜ。
俺も。私もそれいいアイデアだと思う。
Natsu's so smart.
うん。俺もそれでいいと思う。
よかった。みんな納得してくれたみたいだね。じゃあ レディーファーストってことでカンケリからやろうか。
わ、夏希、自分のやりたい方からにしやがったな。
No, he picked the game that I wanted first.
あ、気づいてなかった。ごめんごめん。サッカーからにする？
タクヤ、せっかくまとまりかけてたのに。
うるせえ、もういいよ、カンケリで。
よし、じゃあ早速始めようか。
So I'm trying to
じゃ
straighten
ん
my
けんで
arm
鬼を
out.
決めよう。
Everyone gathers around Natsu and readies their hands.
じゃんけん
Game! Boom! Shoot!
あ、タクヤが鬼だ。
し、ついてねえな。
I have fun fact, I have actually, as a child, played kick the can with other children in the neighborhood. It was in the middle of summer, and I don't remember how old I was, but we were all looking for games to play, and we taught the kids in the neighborhood how to play kick the can because I wanted to try it. And then for like a whole week, we played kick the can in the street until the street lights came on. It was fun.
日頃の行いが悪いせいだよ。
うるせえ、お前ほどじゃねえし。
また喧嘩して。タクヤ、鬼になったんだからみんなを捕まえまくってストレス発散しよう。
Takuya seems okay with the suggestion. He puts one hand on his hip and points at us.
それもいいな。お前ら、
よし、
Oops,
じゃあ始めるよ。
sorry. Natsu plays a soda can on the ground. Please don't kick Natsu. Natsu is not a real soda can. Don't kick him. The typos in these games. Oh, he places a soda can on the ground. He places. He does not pretend to be a soda can. We are not kicking Natsu.
それ。
He kicks it way into the air.
わあ、逃げろ。
どこに隠れようかな。
みんなあんまり遠くに行っちゃダメだよ。見つけられなかったら大変なことになっちゃうからね。
わかった。
逃げろ逃げろ。どこに隠れても俺はすぐに見つけてやるからな。
Takuya eggs us on as he sets up the can. As I stand around flustered, Natsu pulls my hand.
こっちだよ。
I go with him and hide behind a large tree.
くそー、どこに行ったんだ。
Slowly, Takuya inches closer to us.
どうしよう。このままじゃ見つかっちゃう。
あ、なんかこっちっぽいな。
Takuya points at the tree we're hiding behind and starts to approach it.
やっぱり気づいてるよ。
Come on, think of something. He'll find us. I close my eyes tightly, trying to make myself as inconspicuous as possible. I am the tree. I have become the tree. I am the foliage.
My
My-
final metamorphosis is complete.
My fingers are leaves. Click.
大丈夫だから。
Okay.
そんなに怯えないで。
Natsu holds my hand like he always does, and I squeeze his in return.
この辺っぽいよな。
His footsteps stop just short of our hiding place. In the next instant,
そっちか。
a loud noise comes from the opposite direction. Takuya immediately whirls on his feet and runs towards the shrubbery in the distance.
見つけたぞ、カズヤ。
Aw, Kazuya protected us.
あ、見つかっちゃった。
He's like, ah, you got me. Can I go draw now? Kazuya stands up, scratching his head and looking a little troubled.
そんな大きな音立てて見つからないわけねえだろ。お前ってほんととろいな。拓也にはかなわないよ。へへ、当たり前だ。
Takuya looks very pleased with himself as he returns to the can and steps on it.
カズミッケ、そこの木の前に立ってろよ。
Kazuya shuffles over to a tree near the can and stands in silence.
カズヤやるな。お手柄だよ。
It takes me a moment to figure out what Natsu is talking about.
今のって私たちが見つからないようにわざと大きな音を立てたのかな。
そうかもしれないね。さあ、見つからないように次の場所へ移動しよう。
He takes my hand and we move to some bushes behind the slide.
くそー、どこだ。
Hee hee.
タクヤ、こっちだよ。
Tauntingly, Aki shouts at Takuya from his hiding spot behind another tree.
はってアキ、そっちにいるな。
Then come get me. Aki quickly ducks into his hiding spot once again, but it's too late. A moment later, Takuya easily discovers him.
アキミッケ。
Oh, I remember this now.
ああ、見つかっちゃった。
Aww. Still, he doesn't look terribly disappointed as he walks over to stand next to Kazuya.
お前ら手応えなさすぎるぞ。もっと頭使って隠れろよ。
ほんとだよね。俺、つい調子乗っちゃったよ。
Aki gives us a significant glance. Natsu nods back at him.
ここから先は別行動だ。僕が拓也を引きつけるから、その隙に君が缶を蹴って。
なっちゃんも捕まっちゃうよ。
Don't sacrifice yourself for me, Natsu!
いいんだよ。最後に君が缶を蹴って僕たちを助け出してくれたらいいんだから。
私にできるかな。拓也くん足速いし。
君ならできるよ、絶対に。
次は夏希たち2人だけだな。
Takuya circles around towards the bush we're hiding behind. My heart feels as though someone is squeezing it.
僕が合図したらその瞬間に走って。この距離なら拓也はすぐには君を追いかけられないはずだから。頼んだよ。
Natsu gives me a reassuring pat on the head. It gives me confidence. I can do it. I know I can.
よし、じゃあ作戦決行だ。
Natsu stands up slightly, just enough for his head to poke through the bush.
その髪の毛は夏希だな。
Takuya notices him and starts making his way towards the bush.
なっちゃん、拓也くんこっちに来たよ。大丈夫かな。
大丈夫だよ。
Oh, wait. I want to hear what he said.
大丈夫だよ。僕を信じて。
Okay, believe in me.
大丈夫。
Okay. He's almost here. Just a few more steps and he'll...
今だ。
夏希ミッケ。
I jump out of the bush and sprint past Takuya towards the can. It's only a few meters, but it feels oddly distant. Ding! Yay! I kick the can as hard as I can, sending it flying. Aki and Kazuya come running towards me.
やったね。
Yay! I saved them!
よかったうまくできたナイス俺が犠牲になった甲斐あった
Okay, if it just stayed with nice, I was gonna be like, how does nice translate into my sacrifice is totally worth it. I keep forgetting Kazuya always has big pauses.
うんうんさすがだよね
くそーまた俺が鬼かよ
Heh heh. Takuya starts stamping his feet.
ごめんね拓也くんてかもうそろそろ時間切れじゃねえの
拓也そうやって話をそらしてるでしょ
うるせえなあどうなんだよ夏希
Natsu shrugs. He looks over at Takuya as he fumes and then over to the clock tower. With a laugh, he speaks.
残念ながらあと15分はあるね
くそー
頑張って拓也
拓也俺が鬼変わってもいいよ和也お前ルール分かってねえだろ変われるもんじゃねえんだよ
ほらほらまた喧嘩して拓也ならすぐにみんなを見つけられるよさっきも僕たち次々に見つかっちゃったでしょ
それもそうだなよしじゃあもう一回だ
You just gotta butter him up a little bit and then he's ready to go.
今度は俺が缶を立てるよ
Kazuya stands the can up and gives it a soft kick. Bunk. Oh, it just falls over. The can hangs in the air for a moment and then comes clattering to the ground.
よっもっと強く蹴れよごめん
ほらほらもう始まってるよ鬼じゃない人はみんな逃げて
はーい
うん
Hi. Natsu signals to everyone and we take off running. Before I know it, he's taken my hand once again. Aki and Kazuya look over at us. It'll be just like before. If we all cooperate, we'll kick the can every time. Although, if Takuya were to find me and I was it, I think that that might be kind of fun too. It was so much fun being able to play with everyone. At the time, I truly believed that this would go on forever and ever. Save! What's this one? Feeling of life. Again, the rain falls outside the windows. The darkness of night and the smell of rain steal the heat from my body. I touch my cold skin just to make sure. Why does it have to rain every single night? The melancholy, the chill, the loneliness. If reality lies beyond this rain, I can bear it. But if the rain is a dream... A knock on the door rouses me from my thoughts.
Yoru すぐに寝ちゃうのもつまんないよね。紅ゆりちゃんが起きててよかったよ。
Karasuba grins while sitting on a chair in a playful way. His smile brings me relief, and I sit on the bed as we talk. Is everyone else already asleep?
鋭いな。実のところ、他の部屋は行ってないよ。
Oops, alright. We'll go back.
鋭いな。
Here, say it.
鋭いな。実のところ、他の部屋は行ってないよ。行っても追い返されるのがオチじゃない？
Okay. Really? I don't feel like Kagiha would mind that much.
そうだよ。 紅ゆりちゃんは優しいからね。ほら、これ倉庫で見つけたんだ。一緒に食べよう。
Aw, I'll bet. In his usual light-hearted tone, Karasuba holds out a paper box while grinning from ear to ear. What is it? What's inside? What's in the box?
What's the box?
The box has a picture of a cheerful pop art-inspired bear on it. Is it astral? The colors are flashy, but it looks suspicious to me. Eat it?
お菓子みたいだよ。可愛いとも可愛くないともつかないクマがいいよね。
That's rude, Karasuba. If it's astral, the answer is it's always cute! I noticed that the side of the box says biscuits on it. Oh, they're cookies! Karasuba notices my suspicion, so he opens it to show me that the inside packaging is normal.
ほら、中身はすごくまとも。あ、もしかして俺が一服持ったんじゃとか思ってる？
多分。Not at all. It's just such a unique package. I wanted to see what was inside.
じゃあ俺から先に食べよっか。おかしいな。クマの形なんだ。いただきまーす。
We're eating astral-shaped cookies. I'm filled with the power of bear! Sorry. I said that line and then looked over at Ane to see if Ane was listening. I said I'm filled with the power of bear. And I looked over in case you wanted to make a quip about Halson instead.
As soon as you said bear, I knew you were gonna feel la la land about Halston, okay?
Listen, tomorrow we save Bear Daddy.
Yes.
Don't worry, you'll see him tonight after stream when we play.
That's true.
Yeah, you'll get your Bear Daddy, don't worry. What was I doing? Sorry, I got distracted by Bear Daddy. Right, making jokes about astral-shaped cookies because they're bear biscuits. With a laugh, he tosses the biscuit into his mouth. He chews it numerous times to show me and then gives me a big smile.
おいしいよ。ビニールちゃんも食べてみなよ。ほら。
Do it! Do it! I think I can eat it myself.
たまにはいいじゃん。そこは素直に従っておこうよ。
I said do it! Fine. Karasuba brings the biscuit up to my lips. I hate the sound of chewing, but I like the sound of that crunch. That was a good crunch. That was a real crispy biscuit. With more care than I expected, he places the biscuit in my mouth. It makes a satisfying crunch. Not crunch with a U, crunch with an O. Instantly, a sweet flavor fills my mouth. There's nothing suspicious about it, actually. It's delicious. 美味しい。
言ったでしょ。
Karasuba looks happy. Did he bring this to cheer me up? Why, were we sad? It's seriously good, but the picture looks strange. It's not strange, it's a bear. It's Astral. Astral's not strange. Astral's a cutie patoot. He's in the cutie patoot list.
だよね。でもなんか不思議だよね。
It's an astral box of biscuits. Huh?
今自分で言っておきながら変な感じ。夢の中みたいな高等無形な世界なのに美味しいだなんてさ。
Yeah, you're right. We have no memories of our pasts, and none of this feels real. If it's all a dream, I want to wake up. It's strange that we can sit here and talk about how something is delicious.
だよね。こうやって美味しいもの食べたり、化け物と日々生きるか死ぬかの戦いしたり。 変な話、現実よりも生きてるって感じがするな。
More than reality?
何の変化もない毎日や過去に縛られてばかりの世界よりは。
Would you rather stay here?
やだな、そこまで言ってないよ。そんなわけないじゃん。
Right. You just surprised me.
でも別にそこまで悪くはないと思うよ。こうして紅ゆりちゃんと一緒に美味しいお菓子を食べられるわけだし、怖い思いもしてるかもしれないけど、その分俺が守ってあげられるし、なんてね。
Wait. You sorry, he said non-tene and my brain's like, wait, what did he say? What was the joke? What was the what what was that in relation to? You said you'd abandon me if it got dangerous.
やだな、冗談じゃん。
冗談じゃないよ。I can take care of myself, of course, so that's okay.
そうなの？そこは頼ってもいいと思うけどね。
But you said I shouldn't trust anybody, and that includes you. I already depend on you emotionally. That's enough.
精神的にね。
Karasuba looks away, deep in thought. Maybe that sounds a little much, but it's the truth. I'm glad you brought me these sweets to eat. It gets pretty lonely at night.
寂しい？
It feels cold, probably because of the rain.
ふん。
It wasn't really my intention to say that to him. He gets up from his chair and takes a sit next to me. Huh? He's sitting next to me now. This is nerve-wracking.
これは俺の体感だけどさ、この世界って妙に感覚が研ぎ澄まされてる気がしない？
Heightens?
美味しいものは特に美味しいって感じる。寂しいもそうなのかもしれないし。
Okay, I thought he was gonna lead it into something else.
そういう感情的なものがやけに強い気がするんだよね。素直にその感覚に没頭できるっていうか。
I think you're right. It does feel different from usual. Maybe we're more sensitive?
ますます不思議だよね。でも、もしそうなら。
I think it's coming. Karasuba speaks in a more serious tone than I'm used to from him. When he notices me staring, he gives me a gentle smile.
俺、試してみたいことがあるんだけどな。
You gotta tell me what it is first before I give you permission. Wait. While I ponder the meaning of his words, he closes the distance between us. He's close enough to touch. This is a side story. This isn't your route, sir. He leans towards me and I shuffle backward. What did he mean by wanting to try something?
やだな。そんなに身構えないでよ。
With you? Yes, I do need to be more cautious. But Karasuba's so close I can feel his breath as he whispers. I instinctively back away.
これじゃ俺、悪者みたいじゃん。ほら、そんなに警戒しないで。
You are a bad guy. Stinky. He's not like a bad guy, but he's bad as in like he's the flirty one, so he's the dangerous one. I might be overthinking the situation. Maybe I was rude to him. No, you weren't. You shouldn't trust him. Yeah, sorry.
それに俺、無理やりは趣味じゃないから。
I still don't trust you. Huh? By force? Is he saying he was gonna do something I wouldn't like? Considering how close we are, I don't think I'm wrong to be a little confused. talking about?
ごめんごめん。ほら、お菓子食べて。
You
機嫌
are
直して。
making me very unsettled right now, Karasuba. I don't know how much of this is a joke.
ほらほら。あ
No thanks, that's okay.
食べてくれないの？
I keep my mouth closed. Karasuba laughs slightly and stands up.
君ってうかつだよね。思っていることをそのまま言葉にすれば、まっすぐ伝わると思ったら大間違い。
Did I say something weird?
それがうかつだってこと。じゃ、俺は退散しようかな。
Just because something has the context of possibly being a thing doesn't mean that it is consent. Consent is a yes or a no, Karasuba! Don't giggle at me! Okay.
それとも、お菓子のお供に紅茶でも入れて、
Nope.
もっと深い話しよっか。
Get out of my room! Yeah, no thanks, I'm going to sleep!
残念。
Out,
それじゃ、おやすみ。
out. Don't let the door hit you where the dog should have bit you. He's gone. Thank fuck. Karasuba is unfortunately one of my least favorite routes because people like him make me so uncomfortable. I love his character, but like his flirtatious character paired with the whole him being really snarky and like making an example of and shit, like it's like passive aggressive, and I'm just like, listen, I don't need constant challenge like that, thanks. Just use your words. I have ears. Don't be an asshole about it. After Karasuba goes out, I breathe a sigh of relief. They say understanding and talking with others leads to peace of mind. That led to a piece of my mind, leaving me forever. I will never get that back. But sometimes I don't understand what he says. Still confused, I bury my face in my pillow. It's difficult to understand everything. He and I are different in so many ways that we may not be able to truly communicate with one another. Oh, but those sweets were delicious. And at the very least, we shared that. I know that for sure. Save! Do I have... Okay, I have these 3. And then we can check for any new endings. If only this was the real world. Sometimes I find myself thinking that. If only I were living an ordinary life with Monshiro. I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. But it's because this place isn't reality that we've come to be so close to one another. This is a world where we can have... this is a world where we have no one else to depend on. Oh? Monshiro?
Nani?
He's so cute. Fuck. Sorry, I know all he said was what, but still. Aren't you a bit close again today?
昨日と同じだと思う。
God, fuck, he's so cute. I'm sorry, I'm so weak to his voice. True, but you were close yesterday too.
昨日良かったのに、今日はダメ。
You can do it today, but you should know that you aren't supposed to be this clingy with a girl.
なんで？
It's embarrassing.
俺、恥ずかしくない。
Why not?
紅ゆりこそなんで？好きな人にくっついて何か悪い？
Someone you like? I know he's referring to... I know he's referring to friendship, but... You should be more modest, like how other Japanese people are.
よくわかんない。
common sense just doesn't work on him. As I fret, Monshiro rubs his body against me again. He's warm. I understand what he means by feeling relieved to be so close to someone.
ベニユリは優しいし楽しいし好き。
He's so cute and innocent. Protect this child. I love him. Protect him. Protect him. He's a good boy. I don't know how to respond to that. What about the others? Don't you like anyone else besides me?
別に好きな人
Yeah, like the others in the hideout. Anyone in the manor?
一人よりはみんながいるといい。その中ではベニユリが好き。
Thank you. I was hoping he'd stick to someone else, but he dodged my suggestion. Still, it does make me happy to hear that he likes me.
一人に戻るのは嫌だ。
Did you have anyone to talk to before?
いない。喋れても少しだけ。
I think about the people with masks that I see occasionally in the manor. I don't know if you'd call it talking, but they either turn into monsters before long or disappear outright. Maybe Monshiro tried to talk to them, and the results were the same. It's sad when you don't have anyone to talk to.
だから今は楽しい。もっとたくさん話し
Oh, I'm sorry, hold on.
だから今は楽しい。もっとたくさん話したい。
You would think that after so long I would have learned that Monshiro likes to have long pauses between his lines. I agree. I can't reject Monshiro trying to snuggle up to me, and after what he said, I want to stay even closer to him. Having lost my memories, there are so many things I don't know, but I doubt I was ever completely alone the way he was. At the very least, maybe I should let him do what he wants when we're together.
ベニユリは楽しい？
Huh?
俺と一緒は楽しい？
With you? Yeah, it's fresh and fun, and I don't have to think about unnecessary things. Like what we need to do next, or about the fact that we have to fight monsters, or about who we can and can't trust. I don't want to think about any of it.
じゃあ一緒にいる。
Oh, is he gonna go for a snooze? Monshiro hugs me tightly, just as I'm about to lose myself in my thoughts. I know he doesn't mean anything by it, but I still feel more than just a sense of relief. My heart races. No matter how gentle his embrace is, the broadness of his shoulders and his sturdy body make me realize that he's a boy after all. It would be strange if I weren't self-conscious about it. I appreciate it, but I think you should... It's so cute! Oh, look at him! Look at them both, they're so cute! Oh, babies! These good kids. Protect the good kids! Monshiro raises his hand and brushes his nose against my hair.
ベニユリ、いい匂い。
Smell?
花みたいな、いい匂い。
Maybe it's the smell of the tea I had earlier.
これ、お茶？
Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Don't slide off your mask to smell me. It's embarrassing.
大丈夫。俺は恥ずかしくない。
You're not the one who needs to be embarrassed. I am. I'm not asking if you're embarrassed. He must have liked the smell a lot. He slid his mask off even more than usual. I can't see his expression, but I can tell that he's smelling my hair. If you put your face so close to me, people are going to misunderstand.
みんなここにいない。
But there might be eventually.
来ないよ。多分。
Tabun. Where is this confidence coming from? Although, hearing him say it is strangely convincing. Only a bit longer, then. This is embarrassing for me.
もうちょっと。
Oh my god. He's just sitting there hugging me, smelling my hair. This is totally normal. Despite saying it, he makes no effort to move away. He stays still and comes to concentrate fully on taking in the scent of my hair. It's kind of sad that I can't see his face at a time like this. Monshiro, your mask. No, it's nothing. It's not right to ask him about some things. I found that out during my time with Yamato. I shouldn't say anything out of just simple curiosity. Monshiro has many secrets, but he always shows me what matters most. He wants to be with somebody right now because he's been alone for so long. And to that end, he spares no effort to help me. He came to live in the hideout. I try to accept his emotions and understand him a little better, even if just for now. There we go. When were you there? What? What's this one? Blink. When were you there? The white butterflies dance in the room. Lately, just seeing them brings me relief. I've never seen any monsters where white butterflies are present, nor come across any danger. Because of that, I feel like I can relax in the hideout, and I can visit the greenhouse often too. And also, when I see one butterfly fluttering by itself, away from the group, I start to admire it. I find it cute. It's only a white butterfly, so I have no idea why they think that way. I'm ready to go.
わかった。
Monshiro walks me to the greenhouse without issue, and we exchange habitual greetings. Everything is the same as it always is, until I enter the greenhouse, that is. We're gonna come across Yamato bathing in the fountain again. I look around, but I don't find him. I try and call for him in a loud voice. Oh, I guess I forgot to read the previous panel of Yamato isn't here. I was seriously remembering when we caught him bathing in the fountain. Yamato? No reply. It might be that he's just out of earshot, so I walk around the greenhouse. But no matter where I look, the results are the same. Maybe he went out. Wondering what's going on, I return to the entrance and find a note where he usually sits. I'll be right back. Quick and to the point. Oh, thank goodness. It's lonely just waiting here. Though. A white butterfly flutters by me, so I at least know that this place is safe. I should go out to the hallway and call Monshiro. Hey, Monshiro? Monshiro is sitting by himself in the hallway, playing with his butterfly necklace.
何？
Yamato's out right now. It's kind of boring to wait alone. How about you come inside with me? Without hesitation, he nods.
わかった。
Cutie patoot. Thanks. It's kind of lonely to be in that big open space all by myself. Monshiro nods to that too.
一人は寂しい。
The way he says it feels off, but then he just walks behind me in silence. Oh! A white butterfly. With a practiced movement, he holds his hand out to the white butterfly and waits for it to stop on his finger. But it does not stop, as if something isn't to its liking. It circles around his fingertip, but then flutters away. Monshiro seems surprised and shocked by it, and he gives chase. He looks like he's having fun. For a few moments, Monshiro and the butterfly act out a little chase right in front of me. Every time he's about to catch it, he stops short and slows himself down. Each of his actions tells me that this is all a game. After enjoying himself for a while, Monshiro turns to me and calls out.
ごめん、ベニユリ。忘れてた。
It's alright. I was having fun watching you.
いや、一緒にいる。
He sits down next to me. While he still seems interested in the butterfly, I can tell he's trying to come up with something to talk about.
蝶はいつでも遊べる。ベニユリは違う。
I'm different?
ベニユリ、忙しそう。二人で話す。あまりない。
That's true. We rarely get to be alone together.
ベニユリ大切。初めての仲間だから。
Aww. I'm your first?
仲間だよな。
Oh, of course.
よかった。
His words echo inside my heart. I've become irreplaceable to Monshiro. That, in and of itself, makes me feel overjoyed. But that also means he's been alone here all this time. I'm making up words, I'm sorry. Monshiro, you were here at the greenhouse by yourself long before we all arrived here, right? Since when? For how long?
いつ
He repeats the word, thinking for a moment, but then he looks up and shakes his head.
わからない。ここで流れる時間とベニユリたちの場所の時間違うから。
I see.
でもすごく長かった。いつここに来たのか忘れるくらい長い。
You've been here that long? His expression is hidden by the mask, but I can tell just from his tone. He must have felt so lonely. That must have been hard.
わからない。わからないけど。
But what?
もう戻りたくない。一人は嫌だ。ベニユリたちと一緒がいい。今は時間がとても短い。楽しくて嬉しい。
Yeah. His voice is full of sorrow. He seems to put every fiber of his being into his words. I notice how tightly he's clenching his fists.
ベニユリたちと離れたくない。一緒がいい。一人は嫌だ。このままがいい。ずっとこのまま。仲間が離れるの嫌だ。
His fist is shaking now. Honest, pure-hearted, bad at speaking Monshiro. I can tell how hard he's trying to make his feelings known to me. I agree with you. It's okay. We're all your friends.
紅百合
I pat his back reassuringly, and he stands up to face me. His fingertips touch my cheek. His fingers are much colder than I thought they would be. Monshiro?
離れたくない
Despite his mask, I can tell his eyes are looking straight at me. It tells me how serious it is. But I don't know what to do with his finger. Yeah, I don't know what to do with his fingers. I look back at him in confusion, but he doesn't reply. What is he trying to tell me? He always comes so close and touches me without asking. Something's different today. He notices my confusion and slowly moves his fingers away. Instead, he places his forehead on my shoulder.
みんなずっと仲間がいい俺は
Huh?
壊したくない今の仲間を
I can barely hear him. It's okay. It'll be okay. I try to comfort him, but he doesn't respond. He just shakes his head continuously at me. Monshiro, what kind of answer does he want from me? For quite some time, he refuses to separate himself from me. Before I know it, he has fallen asleep. Yamato finally returns, and when he does...
なんでこいつがここで寝てるんだ
Because he was sleepy. I think he's just tired. He had so much on his mind that it wore him out.
まあ別にいいけどしかしよくその体勢で寝られるな
I agree. I'm only propping his head up. He doesn't look like he'll be waking up anytime soon. He's completely asleep, but still sitting up.
野生動物だなこいつは
A wild animal.
どこでもどんな体勢でも寝られるし気に入った相手にはすり寄る動物だろ
True. Numerous white butterflies float around Monshiro as he sleeps soundly. The night stretches on, filled with the silent white butterflies. If they could speak, I wonder what they would tell us. Would they comfort us about our past, or warn us about the future? Save! One more! Vulnerable state. When we first met, everyone was suspicious of one another, but now we're all behaving like friends. I might be the only one who actually considers them friends, but I'm still grateful that things have worked out this way. We can laugh and joke with one another. Small actions like this can heal our wounded hearts. That's why I always feel at ease when I return to our hideout. As, at the very least, I know this is where I belong. This is our home. I finally believe that.
おーい紅ゆりちゃん
I can barely hear him over the sound of the rain.
おーい紅ゆりちゃん
Benny-Yuri-chan. Everyone has already returned to their rooms for the night, so no one responds to Karasuba. Except the person he's calling out to.
こりゃ本気で爆睡ってやつもう男しかいない隠れ家で好きありすぎじゃない紅ゆりちゃん
Still nothing. He sits next to her, trying to figure out if she can hear him. He uses his index finger to poke at her unguarded cheek. Boom, boom.
起きて起きないと いろんなとこつっついちゃうよ。
Hentai.
ついでにいろいろいたずらしちゃうよ。大変なことになっちゃうよ。いいのかな。起きたかと思ったのに。
A CP. Her regular breathing continues, and he lets out an exasperated sigh. And, as if time had stopped completely, he gazes at her peaceful face and then mumbles to himself.
油断しちゃって。
But his voice is filled with sorrow.
記憶が戻ったら、こんな風に無防備じゃいられなくなるよな。
He closes his eyes, apparently thinking of something.
ずっとこうしていられたら。寝たふりじゃないよね。俺を試しているわけじゃ。君がそんなこと考えるわけないか。素直すぎるベニーリちゃん。
She still shows no sign of waking. The distance between the two of them shrinks until their clothes are touching.
キスしちゃうよ。いいの？
Their lips draw close, slowly, with hesitation. He moves away, then sighs once again.
わざとじゃなくても試されてるよな。俺。
Do you just slap yourself? Oh my god, yeah. He slaps his own cheek, then returns to his usual tone of voice.
ほらベニーリちゃん、大変だ、火事だ、起きて。
What?
ああ、やっと起きた。おはようベニーリちゃん。
Huh? What's going on? What happened?
大変なんだ。
What happened?
俺のハートが火事。
Huh?
眠り姫の寝顔を見てハートに火がついちゃったみたいなんだ。
Baka. Waking me up over nothing. Bleh. What are you talking about?
きょとんとされるとダメージでかい。もうベニーリちゃんがソファーで爆睡してるから起こしただけだよ。
Oh, that's right. I fell asleep reading.
こんなところで寝ちゃダメだよ。ちゃんと部屋で寝なきゃね。
Okay. Thanks for waking me up, Karasuba.
どういたしまして。
I'll head back to my room. Good night.
おやすみ。ありがとう。だって。誰？
Oh. Monshiro.
モンシロちゃんか。覗き見って趣味悪いと思うけど。
昔からあいつのこと好きだったよね。
え？ちょっと待って。モンシロ？なんで？
Wrapped in a soft blanket, I slowly fall. Which way is up? Which way is down? Which is the dream and which is reality? I can't tell anymore. Sometimes I don't care which is which, so long as I can be at peace. The border of dreams and reality is always hazy. Save. Bonk. Okay. Those are still locked. Let's see if we can get Hikage's ending now. There we go. Read only. Nope, it just goes to chapter 4. It just goes to chapter 4. It just goes to chapter 4. It still doesn't let me do this thing. Okay, I got Karasuba, I got Yamato. Can I? Oh god, I did not want to zoom in. Zoom out. Trying to scroll down. I think let's see if Monshiro's is opened up. Let me find where the split is for that before we go through everything for Karasuba. Let's see, Hikage, Monshiro. Okay, 6-3. It says, I want to wait a little while. Give me a dialogue choice. It just goes to chapter 7. What the heck? I've read all the side stories, though. Fine, I guess we'll just pretend to go through Karasuba's route until hopefully something happens, I guess. I don't know why it won't give me the endings, because I did all the stuff. Okay, 3-2. I am afraid of knowing. But click on the flowchart. Oh my gosh. This game did not translate well to the PC. It does not always cooperate. And then we say, I wish this was all a dream. Yeah, well, it doesn't help that this was like, what's the word? This was a Vita game originally. So it used to have like a lot of touchpad features and stuff. Okay, I think it goes here. 4-8. Okay, then we find the study. This one also says to turn away from it. Because if I turn away from it, then it goes here. So then is the branching path in 4-9? Okay, we all get our memories back. Let's see. Yeah, it runs pretty well for what they did, but it's still pretty buggy. Okay. Now I pick, I don't have to. I don't need to actually save. I have the flowchart. It's fine. Guess we're doing the Karasuba ending because it still won't give me Hikage or Monshiro yet. So, I shouldn't force myself if I can't remember. So this is where, like, you basically discover that everybody's remembered the past, but, like, you're still missing a big chunk of it and no one will tell you what's going on. Also, again, if you guys have any questions, because I know we're jumping around a lot because I'm trying to get to these endings, if you guys get confused about anything, please feel free to ask in the chat and I will answer to the best of my ability without any spoilers of what we've already done in the stream. There could be a reason my mind is blocking it out. It's the only excuse I can come up with as I abandon my attempts to recover the memory. I'm overwhelmed with self-loathing at my own cowardice. I'm having trouble sleeping. I'm feeling oddly high-strung, and my frayed nerves are keeping me awake. I'm thirsty. Maybe I'll get something to drink. I hear the rain far off in the distance. How many times is it now? How many times have I heard this rain signaling the fall of night? I make my way down to the living room, and I'm surprised to see someone already sitting at the table. Oh, Karasuba. Karasuba is sitting in silence, looking down at the kaleidoscope on the table. He normally seems so aloof, but right now he looks deadly serious. For a second, I thought he might have been someone else.
あれベニュリちゃんそんなとこでどうしたの
I was feeling a little thirsty.
そっか
His smile and voice are the same as always. But where he would normally keep talking and talking, tonight he says nothing further. It's like there's something different about him. Aki. I mean, Karasuba, what are you doing down here?
何ってほどでもないんだけど万華鏡壊しちゃおうかと思ってね
Oh, you're going to break the... What? Eh? Nani? He wants to break it? Unbeknownst to everyone else, the object sitting in front of Karasuba is in grave danger. What are you talking about, Karasuba? If you broke it, we wouldn't be able to go back. Oh, I get it. You're joking. Trying to scare me. No, he's not. He's not joking. You aren't joking? His gentle, innocent smile confuses me. Is he the same person who made that dangerous comment only a few moments ago?
冗談じゃないよでも本気でもない俺っていっつもそうなんだよね何もかも中途半端っていうか
Always like that. What do you mean?
壊しちゃおうかと思ったけどそんな勇気はなかったそんなとこかなやんのっちゃ
Losing interest, Karasuba walks away from the kaleidoscope and sits on the sofa. Karasuba, don't you want to go back to the real world? He ignores my question, patting the seat next to him. Is he telling me to sit down? Okay. I sit down on the edge of the cushion and look over at him. He's staring vaguely at some spot in the distance. Karasuba?
今から言うのは独り言だから適当に聞き流して
Oh. What?
俺ここに来るまでのこと思い出したくなかったんだ
Oh.
子供の頃に不幸な出来事があってあっちじゃんそれを忘れようとずーっと必死だったでもこびりついた記憶は全然消えなくて前向きになろうと明るく振る舞ってもなんか空回りしてて全部忘れて最初からやり直したいってひたすら願ってたんだ
Karasuba's lips curl up, as though he's mocking himself.
その願いは知らない間に叶ってたんだよねこの館で目を覚ました俺は完全な記憶喪失だった忘れたままの方が幸せだったのにはあなんで思い出しちゃったんだろう人生うまくいかないなって もう死んでるんだっけ？
His dry laugh echoes through the room. The sound of it fills my heart with unease. The bad thing that happened to you, was it during the summer camp? Is that why everybody started acting so weird when they got their memories back?
独り言だから返事はしません。
ひどいよ。What the? You just did! Despite my protestation? Despite my protesting is the proper wording. I'm pretty ding sure. Despite my protesting, he ignores me and starts fiddling with the nearby cushion. Sheesh. I'm acting irritated, but in my heart, I think I'm starting to realize the truth. Something did happen at camp, and it caused this rift between all of us. But for some reason, I'm the only one who can't remember it. And Karasuba is telling me how he really feels, specifically because I don't remember.
君はまだ全部思い出してないんだよね。学校のことは俺と最後に話したことも記憶にない？
Weren't you talking to yourself?
もういいよ。独り言終了。
I swear, he really does do whatever he wants. I can only remember bits and pieces of my family and everyone else. But I don't know anything about school. Did we go to the same one?
そうか。わからないんだ。
It feels like he's ignoring me once again, but... Huh? Suddenly, his body goes limp and he leans his head against my shoulder. Hey, what's wrong?
なんとなくね。別にいいでしょ。減るもんじゃないし、ケチケチしないでよ。
That's not what I'm talking about. When he gets this close to me, I feel a warm, heavy pressure where his head is touching me. Or where his head is touching me. My heart is racing out of control.
ねえ、ベニユリちゃん。もし俺が君の恋人だったって言ったら、信じる？
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna let you finish.
ねえ、ベニユリちゃん。もし俺が君の恋人だったって言ったら、信じる？ねえ、
No, stop. What? That's...
それは？
No, I wouldn't believe you.
どうした？
Because if we really had been dating, you wouldn't be trying to test me. Trying to put me on the spot like that is pretty sneaky.
ちぇ、そういうとこ勘いいんだ。そうだよ。別に恋人じゃない。友達以上、恋人未満かな。そん
Oh, sorry. God damn it. More than just friends? What do you mean?
俺がそう思ってただけかもしんないけどね。
The way he describes our relationship is casual and lighthearted. I wonder if he's really telling the truth.
疑ってるね。ま、君は昔から警戒心が足りなかったから、それくらいがちょうどいいよ。
Aki. The Aki in my memory doesn't seem to fit the kind of person Karasuba is. He wasn't the kind of boy who was clever enough to be so evasive. Aki, you've changed. You're not who I remember you. Back then, you were more...
その名前で呼ばないで。ここでは本名は使わないって決めたでしょ。
Is that because you don't want to remember the real world?
鋭いね。ま、そんなところかな。
Does that mean even if we finish the kaleidoscope and can return to life, you wouldn't want to go back? I I want to go back. I want to see my family and remember you and everyone else. I can't stand being here.
ベニーリちゃん
I thought the reason we all came together was so we could get out of here. I'd be so sad if all of our hard work fell apart now.
言っとくけど全部思い出して傷つくのは君だよ
Me?
君は何も思い出さずにここにいた方がいいその方がきっと幸せだよ
I can't think about it that way.
今はね今の君とここに来る前の君は同じ君だけどほんのちょっと違うから
Karasuba holds his hand out towards me. What the heck?
ベニーリちゃん君は昔の君じゃないベニーリちゃんだ俺も弱くて頼りなかったアキラじゃなくて君を守ってあげられるカラスバでねえこの世界で全部やり直そうよ辛い現実じゃなくて幸せな夢を見ようね
He utters his request in a coaxing, placating voice. What could I possibly be forgetting? Karasuba. If I take his hand now, somehow, in some way, he might find a kind of salvation. Could there be another way, though? Something else I should do? After giving it a bit of thought, Well, for this ending, we have to take his hand. We're doing the Karasuba ending, not the Aki ending. I take the hand held out to me.
ベニユリちゃん
I don't know what it is Karasuba remembers, and I don't, but I knew I had to take his hand. I'm afraid that he would have gone somewhere far away if I didn't.
君って相変わらず優しいね一緒にいてくれるの
Yes.
ずっと
Yes.
俺だけを見ててくれる
Yes. 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 That's all she can say. Yes. Hi. With every nod, Karasuba's smile grows brighter. This is it is kind, but there's a part of it that seems somehow twisted.
じゃあずっと二人っきりでいよう朝も昼も夜もお互いのことだけを考えて
Okay. We repeat this exchange over and over again. Before long, I start to feel drowsy.
あれもしかして眠くなってきちゃったなんか目がトロンとしてるけど
Sorry, I'm really tired all of a sudden.
そっかもう夜更けだしいろいろ思い出して疲れちゃったのかもねいいよこのまま眠っちゃいなよ
But
俺はずっとそばにいる君のそばにいるからもう誰にも手出しさせない
he whispers to me, as if telling me a lullaby. Before long, I'm taken to the world of dreams. Morning already? How long was I asleep? The morning felt much more refreshing than usual. I had a good night's rest. I might even go as far as to say I feel blissful. How long has it been since I had such a great morning? I should get up soon. I turn around and get out of bed. And then What? I see an unexpected sight. Ah.
おはよう、寝ぼすけさん。ぐっすり寝入ってたね。
Ha 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 ha! He's sharing a bed with someone! Why? Karasuba is next to me in bed. I had been using his arm as a pillow. Why? Why are you here, Karasuba?
Hmm?
Were you there the whole time? He simply smiles at me without saying anything back. His eyes are hard, enjoying the situation. Or he eyes me hard. Rather. Come on, Karasuba!
リンゴ
What?
みたいに赤いよ。ほっぺた。一夜を共にした関係なんだから、そんなに恥ずかしがらなくてもいいでしょ。
I'll let you soak that in. We spent the night together, so there's no need to be so bashful. Spent the night? I throw my hands to my chest, checking my clothes. I don't appear to be undressed in any fashion. My shirt might be a little wrinkled, but that's about it. Oh, what a relief. Fully clothed, the ribbon on my chest is still tied. My sigh of relief is followed by a burst of laughter.
何もなくてよかったって。別に脱がさなくてもできるけど、いろいろと。あ、赤リンゴが青リンゴになった。君ってほんと食べちゃいたいくらい可愛いね。
What?
ああ、そんなに取り乱しちゃって。何想像してるの？君って見かけによらずやらしいんだ。
Karasuba, you jerk!
もっと。
Karasuba no baka! He dodges me as I try to push him out of bed, and then jumps out of the sheets. I get up and wrap myself in a blanket before glaring at him.
もう冗談だよ冗談。何もしてないって。
Not yet, at
本当だよ。
least. Why were you in my bed?
昨日君が居間で眠っちゃったから部屋まで運んだんだけど、寝顔見てたらこっちまで眠くなってきちゃって。ベッドの中あったかそうだな。ちょっとだけならいいかな。
Karasuba blush!
なんて考えてたら一緒に寝ちゃった。ごめんね。
ごめんね。You're so obviously not sorry at all.
バレちゃったか。
He sticks his tongue out playfully, clearly not feeling as though he did anything wrong. I look up at him and feel my heart pounding. He made it like it was no big thing, but he carried me here. I didn't notice it at all. Was I sleeping that soundly? Did I sleep as well as I did today because of him? I hope not.
難しい顔してるとこ悪いんだけど。
Huh? What? The sound of his voice pulls me back to the present.
そろそろ朝ごはんにしない？俺、結構前から起きてたからお腹ペコペコなんだよね。怒らせちゃった迷惑料ってことで、俺、なんか作るからさ。
You're going to make me something?
簡単だけど、トーストにベーコンエッグ乗せるのはどう？あ、君は紅茶派？コーヒー派？
Tea, if I had to pick.
オッケー。じゃ、 先に下に行ってるね。
He's gonna make me black tea, yeah. 紅茶ちゃん。紅茶ちゃんは私 is me. I'm
はい、どうぞ。
私は紅茶ちゃん。Aha. After getting dressed, I made my way down to the living room. When I arrived, Karasuba pulls a chair out for me like a servant. Thanks.
どういたしまして。
He takes a seat across from me. On the table between us are a large wooden plate and 2 mugs. Atop the plate are some soft-boiled eggs over bacon and toast. Wow, it's perfectly cooked. The tea has a nice color too. You're a better cook than I am, Karasuba.
じゃあ、俺を君のお嫁さんにしてよ。お婿さんの方がいいけど、君といられればどっちでもいいから。
He's like, I'll take either role. I don't mind, so long as I get to marry you. There you go again.
ああ、はいはい。言い合ってる間に冷めちゃうから、怒るのは後々。ほら、手合わせて。
Okay.
それじゃ、いただきまーす。
Itadakimasu. I take a bite of the hot toast and follow it up with a bit of juicy, thick-cut bacon. He used a simple salt and pepper seasoning to bring out the natural flavors of the ingredients. This is delicious. I don't know why you'd want to salt bacon, but I'm pretty sure the salt's just on the eggs. But you don't really need it if you're having it with the bacon. But you're fine. Whatever. Maybe they need salt. I can't help myself. Karasuba smiles. It's such a gentle smile that I can't help but feel tickled. Are you going to eat? Something wrong?
ん？こういうのいいなって思ってさ。
This?
昔から憧れてたんだよね。好きなことは朝起きて、ご飯食べて、その笑顔を見守るっていうの。念願かなって嬉しいな。二人っきりの生活って夢みたい。超幸せ。
Just the two of us?
うん。二人っきり。
There's something odd about the way he says it. Just the two of us. But there are more than 2 of us living here. Something is off. I look around and don't see the others. I can't pinpoint exactly what's different. Wait, what was I doing yesterday? And the day before? And before that? I can't remember it all. No matter how hard I rack my brain, I can't seem to remember anything.
そっちこそどうかしたの？食べる手止まったよ。
Oh, are we really here all alone?
おかしなこと言うな。俺たちずっと二人っきりだったじゃん。
Really?
本当に。俺は君とずっと一緒だったよ。ベニユリ。
Oh, without any honorifics. I see. There's something really off-putting about this, but I don't voice my concerns. I suppose it's fine. I don't want to ruin the fun. The next day...
ねえねえ、ベニユリ。棚の奥からトランプ出てきたんだけど、一緒にやらない？
Sure, what game?
ポーカーがいいな。で、負けた方は勝った方の言うこと何でも聞くってことで。
Huh? Anything?
約束だからね。
And the next day...
ねえねえ、ベニユリ。 耳かきして。
What? Can't you do that yourself?
なになに？耳が詰まっててよく聞こえない。
Fine.
やった！紅百合の膝枕だ。
You can hear me.
自爆しちゃった。
And the next day.
ねえねえ、紅百合。面白そうな本があるんだ。寝る前に一緒に読もう。
After I'm done with the dishes, I'll meet you in the room.
了解。
And the next day.
ねえねえ、紅百合。
Yes? Day after day after day. From morning till night, we're always together. Karasuba plays with me like a small child, and I get dragged from one thing to another by his innocent attitude. The days continue to go by. Our life is simple and lacks change. I feel like I'm constantly sitting in a pool of lukewarm water, but at least I'm happy.
そして星の子アポロは夜空へと旅立ったのでした。めでたしめでたし。
We sit side by side in bed and read together. I don't know when it started, but it's become our habit to sleep together.
ねえ、読みたい本って絵本だったの？子供騙しっていうか、なんていうか。
Hey, don't knock it. Picture books can be deep. The illustrations can be drawn really well, and...
でも絵本は絵本でしょ。もっとこう冒険探とか神話とかそういうやつの方がワクワクしない？
Then we'll look for those kinds of books next time. This house is full of books. We're bound to find something you like, Karasuba.
うん、適当に見繕っとく。
He then closes the book and places it next to the pillow. I look at the cover and inadvertently, without any particular reason, I feel myself compelled to ask. You know, there are so many books here. We'd never finish reading them all.
そうだね。
Why are there so many? Did you collect them, Karasuba?
そうだね。なんでだろうね。
He makes no attempt to dodge the question. He answers it in such a way that it's clear he doesn't really know. I've been wondering this for some time. We've been living here together, but it doesn't seem like there are doesn't it seem like there are too many rooms? And there are rooms that have the same names as us.
不思議だよね。まあ俺は紅百合さえそばにいてくれれば何でもいいんだけど。
Is it okay to be so cavalier about it?
君はいろいろ考えすぎなんだよ。もっと気楽にしてなよ。
His outstretched hand brushes my hair. Was that some kind of signal? He gives me a flirty look and comes in close to me.
ねえ、それよりさ、今度は大人の遊びしようよ。
What?
子供騙しなんかじゃない。大人の遊びしよう。ねえ、紅百合、キスしていい？お休みのキスじゃないよ。好きだよって意味のキス。
Karasuba! His breath touches my neck, and my heart pounds faster and faster. His hands grip mine like shackles, but they're still so gentle. I could easily shake him off, but I'm unable to move as if I've been stitched in place. No, not a kiss.
どうして?
I don't know. I just don't think it's right.
よくわかんない理由.
It's plenty enough reason. She said no. There's a small shard of glass in my heart. It sticks into my chest like a sharp thorn, and yet it shines beautifully like a jewel. We may enjoy these days of fun, but so long as I can't remove this shard in my heart, I can't accept him. If I were to reciprocate his feelings, I feel like this shard will never come out. But...
いいじゃん。キスしよう。キス。きっと気持ちいいよ。君だって難しいことは何も考えたくないでしょ。嫌なこと全部忘れたいでしょ。だからここにいるんでしょ。俺と一緒にいることを選んだんでしょ。
Karasuba. Huh? Our lips touch but part quickly. The warmth of it rips through my body, paralyzing me all the way to my fingertips.
今の嫌だった？ 嫌じゃないでしょ。
I said no.
返事になってないよ。もう一回していい？
No is an answer! This is why Karasuba bothers me so much. I'm sorry.
ずるいな。
Oh. Once more. This time it feels as though he's trying to expose the depths of my heart. A forceful kiss, prying open the feelings I've been suppressing. I try to back away, but he closes the distance immediately. Something is wrong. I know we just can't leave things as they are. My sense of reason melts away. The fragment pushes deeper, widening the wound in my heart. My palms open, trying to cover it up. Before I know it, I'm sunken into a sea of sheets.
ベニーリ、逃げたいなら逃げていいよ。怖いこと、悲しいこと、辛いこと、嫌なことから好きなだけ逃げればいい。
Karasuba.
でも俺からは逃げないで。逃げるときは俺を連れてって。そうしてくれたら君は何も見なくていい。全部隠してあげる。
I'm held down on the bed, staring at him out of breath. Let's just make this scene unintimate by my bad reading. Oh, and me almost yanking my laptop off the desk. I'm okay.
Listen, I've been listening and it's okay. I'm okay with it.
I'm just struggling to read. He looks at me playfully, coming close to my face.
目を閉じて。俺だけを感じて。一緒に逃げよう。夢の世界に。
To the land of dreams.
何もかも忘れさせてあげる。俺も君以外のこと、きれいさっぱり忘れるから。
I don't understand.
君ならわかるはずだよ。
That's right. I knew something was wrong in this world. Our days have been fun and happy, but something about them has been putting me off. But I never tried to figure out what it was. I just kept running from it. Our present situation is the result of that escape. This isn't reality, is it? Is this all a dream? Or are we in a completely different place?
なんでもいいじゃん。そんなこと。余計なこと考えないで。俺だけを見てて。
I would like him to just put his tongue away, really. Thank you. Oh, okay. He kisses me again and my mind clouds. I can't see anything. A lukewarm feeling envelops my entire body. I've run away for so long, and this is where I've ended up. I don't know where I came from or where I'm going anymore. I feel that I've let go of something important along the way, but I have no intention of going back to pick it up. I want to stay here in this comfortable place. That's all I want.
俺たちずっと一緒だからね。
Yeah, let's stay together. We hold hands and drown one another in kisses. We avert our eyes from everything, falling deeper into the dream, deeper and deeper into this hazy world. And there's the Karasuba ending. So, fun fact, that is the only ending that has implied intimate relations. That's the only one. That's the only ending that's like that. I want to see what else I can unlock now. Give me the flowchart, please. Okay, I've got Yamato, Kagiha, and Karasuba. What else can I unlock? Actually, let's do a little experiment. Let's go over here. Let's just see where this path leads. Let's look at the book and see what happens, because that's something we haven't done yet. What's in the book?
Words.
Fear in my heart, I take it into my hand. What is this? The instant I touch it. Oh. Huh? An unexpected sensation courses through my fingertips. The books are bound in damp, thin leather. It feels creepy, almost as though I'm touching a corpse. My sudden impulse is to let go. And yet, unconsciously, I find my fingers turning the faded pages. One after another. The pages make a dry sound, and the wind makes them resist my attempts to flip through them. It's written in a foreign language, so I can't read it. However, the illustrations of magic circles and anatomical diagrams make me think it refers to something ominous. This is dangerous. Something might happen to me if I keep looking at it. And yet, I can't look away. Suddenly, the open book gives me the illusion of a small well. Samara? A wind blows from the darkness. I peer into the abyss, and I am sucked into it. Uh-oh. I'm sucked into the well! Oh, I really was. Where am I? What is this place? When I come to my senses, I'm standing in the darkness. I feel an overwhelming sense of solitude, as if I'm the only one left in the world. Hikage? Where'd you go? I call out the name of the person who, until a moment ago, was right next to me. No response. My voice makes a hollow echo. Hikage, where are you? Still nothing. Oh, I get it. You're hiding. Stop messing with me and come out already. I take 2 steps forward. I start moving in search of something, anything, besides myself. This is strange. He was right there. We're suddenly thrust into the beginning of Taisho Alice. I stretch my arms out to Hikage, but I can't reach him. Or rather, why? This room wasn't that large. How is this happening? No matter how far I walk, there seems to be no end. And my pace quickens, and soon turns into a full-out run. I want to bump into something. I don't care what. And yet, that desire remains unfulfilled. I run on and on, thundering steps echoing in this unending darkness. Hikage? Everyone? Where are you? Please answer me. Please, don't leave me alone. I run and run. On and on. How much time has passed? I've lost all sense of purpose. I am a puppet that can do nothing but run. With what little mental faculty left to me, I think. Where am I headed? Am I climbing to heaven? Or am I descending to hell? Or maybe I haven't taken a single step from where I was. Was I supposed to be in that large I was supposed to be in that large manor. But does it even really exist? Maybe all of the people I've met were an illusion. And as everything begins to merge into darkness, even my consciousness becomes hazy. And so, after peering carelessly into the abyss, I run endlessly with legs I can't be sure are mine. I run for an eternity in that infinite darkness. Bad end. Save data. Oh, saw a bad ending. Yeah. What's up? I wanted to know what would happen. Okay. What else can I do here? Is there anything I haven't done here?
この館を
It's not giving me any option that'll take me over here. I guess I could just go here. Because yeah, these ones I've all completed. This one I haven't. I'm missing something. Can I do any of these ones yet? No. Can't do that yet. There's something here with Kagiha. I guess we could just see what happens when we select the other answers. Let's just see if it'll give us Hikage yet. Or if it's just gonna go to the chapter. Nope, it's just gonna go to the chapter. Alright, it's still not letting us. Okay. Well, let's just go. Let's try the next one down where it splits off that we haven't gotten. Yeah, bad ending. Stop doing that. What are you doing? Dang it. Where was I? Okay, bad ending. This one I don't think gives me that option there yet, right? Yep, it's just gonna go to chapter 7. Okay, well, it's fine, because we'll just continue through until we get that decision, and then... What is a faint light? What does this one lead us to? Huh? I open my eyes and see something twinkling. The scenery around me has changed ever so slightly. But I feel as though something is floating near the entrance. What is that? I wake up and walk towards the light. Quietly, I slip out of the greenhouse, alone. None of them notice me leaving. What could that light be? I thought it was something outside. Maybe it's a white butterfly. There didn't seem to be anything particularly strange about it. Amidst the quiet thrum of the rain, I look around. I don't see anything, so I turn to make my way back up the long stairway leading to the greenhouse. At that moment... Huh? Sensing someone's presence, I immediately turn. The face before me is one I've longed to see. Kagiha? No words come to me. My lips move, but my tongue doesn't seem to work. My eyes fixate on the figure of the person before me. Is this an illusion? Why is Kagiha here? Wait, no, this is... Hold on, this is still... Hold on, this is what I've read already. No? Okay, it says it's different! No, I don't even care if he is. I walk closer and reach out to him. And then... Kagiha. Natsu. Natsu! Ooh, art gallery at 50%. Nice. I leap into his arms without thinking. I just want to be closer to him. I want to feel his warmth. I grab his clothes and rub my cheeks into them. Kagiha, it's really him. I cling to him so tightly that our clothes bunch up. He brings my hand to his face and hugs me back.
何も言わなくていいよ。こうしてるだけで伝わるから。君に会いたかった。
I missed you too. I was so worried.
怖かったよね。不安だったよね。一人にしてごめん。こんな風に君を泣かせてごめん。君を傷つけてごめん。
No, it's all right. The warmth of his body and his words caused tears to start welling up in my eyes. Why was I holding back? He told me I didn't need to do anything and protected me. But, on the other hand, it's so cold. I want to cry, but I can't. I lied to my friends that told me they understood, and I threw away the place where I belonged. All my pent-up emotions begin to melt down. Please, don't go anywhere. Don't leave. For a while we embrace one another in silence. Where is this going? It still says chapter 7, but this is different. I don't trust it. I'm worried. We're gonna, we're gonna play it safe. We're just gonna stop here for the night. We're gonna play it safe and stop here for the night, because it is going on almost 3 hours now. It is late, and I want to protect my soul for another week in case we're going where I fear we might be going. So we found a path forward. Let's see how many thorns are in it. But we'll wait to find that out until next week. Tomorrow we'll be playing Baldur's Gate instead. Baldur's Gate 3 specifically. Specifically. When you try to say big words, but you have a -2 modifier to intelligence. Okay. Well, that's gotta be the end of tea time tonight. So, thank you guys for joining and for hanging out. Thank you for chilling in chat, everybody lurking, as well as thank you in the future, anybody who just decides to pop on by and see how things are going. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having a great rest of your day or night or whatever your time zone. If you need me, you know where to find me. But you know, I hope that this is a safe space for you to just come and chill and have fun and be you. So, I'm still very awkward with sign-offs. So, good night. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and be nice to yourself, or I'm gonna get you. Bye. Good night.